Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Tebello Mokhema, and I'm a member of Team Wealth. Welcome to Team Wealth, where we aim to help you and those that are close to you to create wealth for yourself and wealth for your family, but more importantly, to create wealth that will last.
I don't know what I did now. What happened?
So what I would like to ask is that I'm going to be muting all of you. Remember, when you are muted, it means you cannot speak, but you can hear us. If I'm not able to mute, please just check on your screen at the bottom. You'll see it's got stop video or mute. If you can just click on mute, otherwise it disturbs the conversation as we go through the session. Right, so we welcome you. We know that we have a couple of new people here, and we're really excited that you have taken this time to come and learn about this great opportunity. We know that these are tough times, but there is an opportunity that can make these tough times bearable for you. The session is scheduled from now. We've now started about 5 minutes into it. We will go with the session until about 7:30 or maybe 7:40, depending on participation and questions that are going to be asked in the session. The purpose of today's sessions is to be able to give our upline, Bishop Muruti, our leader, Papi Mokhema, to be able to share with you about Bitcoin mining, what Bitcoin mining is about, the difference between Bitcoin mining, buying and holding a Bitcoin, and any other message you might have heard about Bitcoin in the past. And hopefully, once you have listened, Katleho, if I could just ask you to mute yourself when you have an opportunity, thank you. So the idea really is for you to listen and hear more about Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin Vault and all the companies that are involved. And if you are new, we're hoping that after the session, you'll be able to get in touch with the person that has invited you to the meeting and be able to say to them, right, when am I signing up and where am I signing up? Remember that in terms of coming into Mining City and joining us in Bitcoin mining, you are not able to do it straight yourself. You need to join through the person that has invited you, and they will be able to take you through the steps on how you register on Mining City and register on the various exchanges that you will need to register on. Without any further delays, I would like to welcome our upline, our team leader, our motivator, our inspirer, that is Papi Mokhema. Papi, over to you.
Welcome, guys, everyone. Welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to be with you here. We are going to learn. We are going to see how we can make money. And we're going to learn more about our company, what it does, and how we can maximize and make money from this company. So without any waste of time, I'm going to start sharing my screen, and I'll be going over to the presentation. And from there, yeah, we will be going forward. Everyone can see my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen, Papi.
Right. Let's do this. Right, welcome on board. There we go. Yeah, I love this. Oh, nice. Yeah, Team Wealth creators falling under Fox Nation or going with Mining City. So we are going to be talking about what is Bitcoin. We are in the Bitcoin revolution right now. So as I start, I'm going to say, what is Bitcoin? We have two types of currencies in the world. We've got fiat currency and we've got cryptocurrency. Fiat currency is what you know as your rand, your dollar, your pula, your maluti, all of those they fall under a pot called fiat currency. And then we have cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, you have Bitcoin, you have all other coins which are not called Bitcoin. All of them are called altcoins. So you've got Bitcoin, you've got Monero, you've got Bitcoin Vault, you've got all these other coins that are there that are used in the world to really make cryptocurrency vibrant and alive. So Bitcoin is the first digital cryptocurrency that we are having. And then the nice things about cryptocurrencies is that they are not physical and they cannot be held in your hand. They are only digital. You can see them through numbers. And then there is no central bank or country that controls these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoins. That is why it is nice, because inflation cannot affect them. And at the same time, they cannot be manipulated, and numbers cannot be changed. How they are mined and what is recorded is permanent. It stays there. And so at the end of the day, it's a good, honest money. For the first time in our lives, we are seeing good, honest money and honest numbers coming from cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and all other altcoin currencies. And then what is powering and making sure that there is a Bitcoin blockchain? The blockchain is the one that is behind the Bitcoin. In the blockchain, miners come together, mine different blocks that are coming after one another as a chain. And then the system, the blockchain, cannot be hacked. That is why there is more than one computer that is verifying the transactions and the movement of Bitcoins from one wallet to the next. And so at the end of the day, it becomes a good business to be part of, and it becomes a good thing for the world that we are in. Right. The value of the Bitcoins and the altcoins it's determined by the supply and demand. You know, the more people want something, the value goes up, and the less it is, and the value is high. And so the supply and demand at the end of the day raises the price to be nice and high. Right. So we're gonna move forward, and this is the part that I love. The part that I love is that Bitcoins can be transferred from one person to the other directly through the internet. Bitcoins can be transferred from one person to the other directly through the internet. Battery is about to leave me. I'm waiting for a charger just now. And in the meantime, Tebello, if you can help me out here, and I would like us to watch a video of the mining facility. So we have a company that is mining Bitcoins. So our Bitcoins, each and every one of us, we must have a Bitcoin wallet, and that Bitcoin wallet is the one that receives our Bitcoins when we send them from one person to the other. You send your money from the bank from one place to the other, from one bank account to the next account. Even with Bitcoins, you send them from one Bitcoin wallet to the next Bitcoin wallet. So there's 3 ways of getting Bitcoins: that you buy, you receive, and you mine it. The one that you are involved with is in the mining. So in the future, you'll be seeing a lot of places that says Bitcoin are welcomed here. So before I get into that, I would like us to watch something. I would like us to watch this video. Tebello, I'm going to stop sharing so that you can start sharing the video of the mining facility.
You have the video, remember?
Oh, I do have the video.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't set it up, so okay. I see that a couple of people are asking questions. So Bafana and Chris, just listen through the presentation, and then what we will do after the presentation, we will then go through the questions. But whilst Papi is getting the charger, you're asking, please describe mining. So mining, oh, sorry, I'm speaking without being seen. So the way this, let me give you an example, right? So we have gold mines in South Africa. And there's a process that they need to go through to be able to mine the gold. So somebody could come to you and say to you, we are selling you the gold. Or somebody can come to you and say to you, do you want to join me in the process of mining the gold? So with regards to Bitcoins and Bitcoin Vault, The mining process is an algorithm that takes place throughout the day. And there are machines that are looking for algorithms that are matching, and that's where they are mining. And every 10 minutes, there is a new Bitcoin that is mined. And why that Bitcoin is mined is because there are a couple of these mining machines that have found the right algorithm. And out of doing that, then they're able to create a Bitcoin. So that is what is mining about. And what we're basically introducing people to is an opportunity to join a company that has said, because there are many mining companies in the world that mine Bitcoins. A lot of them are held either by individuals or are held by companies. Mining City is a company that then said, instead of us mining individually on our own, why don't we give an opportunity to people out there that want to come in and be able to mine Bitcoins? So instead of waiting to buy the Bitcoin when somebody has already mined it, we're asking you to come into the process so that you are able to be part of the mining company. So in this company, do we only mine? We mainly mine Bitcoins in Mining City. You could buy the Bitcoin as well. Yes, you can buy a Bitcoin and be able to hold it. However, as Papi will go through the presentation, you'll realize that you make more value out of mining than just buying a Bitcoin. So let's take a Bitcoin. One Bitcoin right now is worth about 175,000 Rand, right? Bitcoin Vault, which was started to be mined in December last year, one Bitcoin Vault is now worth about $340. So most of us don't have that kind of money to be buying the Bitcoin or the Bitcoin Vault, but most of us would be able to have money to be able to buy a mining package, which then allows you to be able to mine. I see Papi still trying to get on. And when you have an opportunity to mine, Mining City provides you with an opportunity to then be able to mine for the next 1,100 days. And every day that you mine, or your package that you have bought mines, every day the company then rewards you for that mining process that you have helped them to be able to achieve. So that's what really mining is about. Yes, you can buy the Bitcoin, but it's like buying gold and holding it, and the value rises, over a period of time. Whereas when you are in the mining process and the company says to you that we reward you for helping us to mine, and you know that they are mining on a regular basis and they reward you regularly for that, think about that as compared to only being rewarded for this one gold that you have bought and you hold it once. And they reward you once for buying it. Whereas here, they reward you every time you have helped them to be able to mine. I don't have the presentation that Papi has, so we're just waiting for him to reconnect. But if there are any other questions, Chris, I noted you had or Bafana also wanted a question. Okay, so Chris has asked, it's been addressed. For those of you that are new, are there any other questions whilst we're waiting for Papi that we could be able to address? You can either ask the question through by unmuting yourself, or you can ask the question by typing it in the chat box. Now, another thing is some people come and they join us in this process, and then they say to us, hey, now I'm not good at advertising, am I forced to advertise? What we then say to people is, you are not forced to advertise. The opportunities that you have, one is that you can come in, buy your mining package, and then just watch your mining package perform and get your rewards on a daily basis. Or you can look and be able to say, okay, I've bought my mining package, but I would like to introduce my friends, or I'd like to introduce my family, into the process. And that's where then the network marketing process starts happening. You will note that we don't ask you to go out there and make presentations to many, many people. how most of us have come in is, you know, somebody talks to us and say, here's an opportunity, and this is what is happening, and they're able to show them, you know, what they're earning, and the next person says, yes, I'm really, really interested in that. The question here is, how are cybersecurity risks and vulnerabilities mitigated? So because you are not coming in as an individual into the mining process as an individual, you are coming in to join a company which has been mining since 2016. And they have all the various, you know, cybersecurity issues in place. They have all the risks that they have, you know, put the necessary risk aversion plans in place. What you are dealing with then is you are the one that is least dealing with the risk and the vulnerabilities. The company, there are two companies that we're dealing with. The one company is called MineBest, which is the company that is doing the mining itself. The other company is called Mining City, which is doing the advertising and the network marketing. So MineBest has ensured that all the issues that have to do with cybersecurity, all the issues that have to do with challenges with regarding you know, the mining of Bitcoin Vault and so on and so forth, all of those are covered. So it's working like, let's say Anglo-American is in South Africa, and Anglo-American is saying, for us to be able to mine successfully, we also need to make sure that our mining processes, the risks that are linked to that, are being addressed, and any issues that come up, we're able to address them. For example, on a regular basis, almost, I think, a weekly basis, the CEO of MineBest and Mining City and their teams will send a note that will say to us, we are aware of, you know, another company that is coming up, and they're calling themselves Mining City or MineBest, and they are using our information to be able to attract people. So they would make us aware of that. They would give us the links in terms of that. So there is a risk team that is ensuring that when it comes to all of the issues, those are being managed. Mining City does the same thing as well, to be able to say, we are aware that there are companies that are coming up and they're saying to people, they are Mining City. In fact, at some stage, they're even able to show us, you know, the website addresses that those companies are using. And they're really transparent, and they really provide us with this information very much on a regular basis. So you as an individual, in terms of mitigating the risks, you will not necessarily be doing that yourself, but the companies that are doing the mining and the companies that are looking after the networking part, they are the ones that are ensuring that those risks and vulnerabilities are mitigated. Again, please remember that we are not, Mining City does not mine Bitcoin. Mining City mines another cryptocurrency, which is called Bitcoin Vault. A couple of weeks ago, I was shocked to find out that across the world, there's over 1,200 types of cryptocurrencies that are currently in place. Some we know them, Ethereum, Bitcoin Vault, and a whole lot of them. Some we don't even know them. Some we don't know whether they are, you know, worth considering and working with or not. So you are really dealing with, you know, a whole lot. Yes, there are a whole lot of issues around cyber and issues like that. When it comes to also cybersecurity, one of the key things, as an example, is that when you join Mining City, any transaction that you make, whether you are buying Bitcoin Vault, whether you are adding a new package, whether you are withdrawing your Bitcoin Vault, whatever activity that you take, you will always be receiving an email that requires you to verify that you are the one that's taking that step. Because yes, it is easy that somebody might be able to get, you know, your wallet address or get your information and try and, you know, either steal. It has happened not in Mining City, but in other environments where people's Bitcoins have been stolen. However, with Mining City, the security that we have seen is that every single step that you take, whether you are coming in as a new person, so if you join us as a new person, we will create a profile for you on Mining City. you will receive an email that says to you, can you confirm that this is you who is now joining Mining City? When you are ready to buy your first package, you will receive an email that inquires, are you the person that is buying that package? So what we would say then is that make sure that you are using an email that you are comfortable, that you are the person who has access to, you're the only person who's got access to it, and you don't have other people that will be having access and therefore, taking other actions without you knowing about them. So that's the one issue that I find gives me comfort when it comes to the mining process, that every step that I take, I have to go onto the email and I have to confirm. But you'll also find the same when it comes to the exchanges that you will use in terms of converting your rands into Bitcoin or Bitcoin Vault. That even there, every single step that you take, you will always be receiving an email that says to you, are you the person that is doing this? And if you are the person and you recognize that activity, you will then confirm or verify. If you are not, you will then cancel and be able to say, I'm canceling it. But also when it comes to Bitcoin Vault and Mining City, whereas with other Bitcoins, right, they would, or altcoins, as we have now been informed, there would be a two-step or two steps that you would need to take to be able to confirm the transactions. With Bitcoin Vault in Mining City, there is also now a third step, so that they're ensuring that there is additional security, that you are able to apply. For example, if a transaction takes place and you want to cancel that transaction, you will have about 24 hours to be able to cancel that transaction, because you're saying this is not something that I'm able to do. I hope, Bafana, that answers your questions with regards to the risks and the vulnerabilities. The value of altcoins and Bitcoin will always be increasing at this moment, right? And over the next few years, as more and more people get involved in this, what we have also seen is that for those of us that had joined earlier in the year or even last year, in terms of the daily rewards that we receive, what we have started to see, because there are more people that are joining Mining City, is that the value has, of Bitcoin Vault has decreased. It decreased, not a lot, but I would say it's decreased by about 30%. And it's really a situation of saying more people are coming in and buying their mining packages because they want to also mine Bitcoin Vault. And when that happens, the value then is going to increase. But obviously, like any currency situation, the value after a while adjusts itself and you are back to what you were earning before. More people come in, it will go down again until the mining process adjusts itself again and you are able to go back to what you were earning before. And again, just to remind for new people that are joining, you would be joining an organization that once you have bought your package, and Papi will take you, I see his back. Once you have bought your package, we will take you through the different packages. But how it works is that once you've bought your package, it takes about 10 days for your package to be confirmed in the MineBest system, and basically for you to be allocated your own mining machine in line with the package that you have bought. And after 10 days, so let's say you bought today, what is the date today? Today is the 16th. On the 26th at 9 o'clock, you can log into your Mining City account and you'll be able to see your rewards that will be coming in for that day. And from the 26th for the next 1,100 days, every day if you want, you can go in, check your account, and you will see that there is a payment that takes place on a daily basis. Bishop.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you put me on the spot, Ntate. You put me on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
That shows that you are doing the business well. You did not become a builder by mistake. You are doing this business and you are doing it well. So,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ntate. Back to you.
All right. Let me just share my screen. What have you covered? Have you covered the mining facility?
No, I just spoke about, answering a couple of questions and just explaining the process. So you can continue from where you were.
All right. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Right. I want to go straight to the two. Did you cover the two sides, the holding of the Bitcoin and the mining of the Bitcoin?
I did cover a little bit of it, but I think your presentation just gives it a bit more oomph. So please go through with it.
Okay. Guys, there's two ways to have a Bitcoin. Let's get this thing very clear. There are people who say, I don't want to be mining Bitcoin. I just want to buy it from Luno, Altcoin Trader, wherever, and just hold it myself. Now, this is what will happen to those people. If you buy a Bitcoin for 20,000, friends, and then supposedly the price of Bitcoin in the next 3 years goes up to 100,000, you will be sitting on 100,000. You bought one Bitcoin, you held it for 3 years, and then after 3 years, the price of Bitcoin is 100,000. You will be sitting on 100,000. Now, when you mine a Bitcoin, you invest in a company that mines Bitcoin. Now, these companies are different companies. They mine Bitcoin, as Tebello has explained. There's a lot of companies out there. What they're doing is they are verifying the movement of Bitcoins from one wallet to the next, and then also they are solving an algorithm of 64 digits for the new Bitcoins to be released. Now, when you mine a Bitcoin, you take your 20,000, you buy a mining contract with the company, like it's already explained. Your mining contract lasts 1,100 days. So here you are with your 20,000. You buy a mining contract with this company, and you are saying to this company, I'm going to partner with you for the next 3.5 years. Whatever you are mining every single day, however you are performing, every day at 9 o'clock, pay me my share because I have helped you in the process of mining. Now, let's say the Bitcoin price for the next 3 years goes up to 100,000. You are receiving Bitcoins, portion of Bitcoins every single day. So in the space of 3 years, you are going to be collecting 4 Bitcoins. Let's say the price of Bitcoin rises up to 100,000. That means in 3 years, you have collected 4 Bitcoins from the mining. And if one Bitcoin is 100,000, that means you are sitting on 400,000. Rather than a person who just bought a Bitcoin and held it, you are mining it all the way. And the nice thing about mining is this one. If you decided in the course of the 3 years that something happened, you withdrew the money, you are still going to get paid every single day. The person who's holding their Bitcoin, if they use that Bitcoin, that's it, it's finished. But when you are mining, you can withdraw, and you will still be receiving Bitcoins on a daily basis. The machines that are mining the Bitcoin are these ones. I love these machines. They are the ones who are mining Bitcoin on a daily basis. So our company is situated in Kazakhstan. Now, our company is mining Bitcoins on a daily basis. This is the infrastructure of our company. This is where they are mining Bitcoins every single time. I'm going to take you to a video just now that shows you the physical infrastructure where our mining is being done. The people that you are seeing there are coming from South Africa. They are part of our team members. They are millionaires already through this business and through mining with this company. So you are in a group of millionaires. You must be happy you are going to be one. So this is the mining facilities that we are using to mine the Bitcoin. This is what makes us money, guys. I'm going to show you what makes us money. Now, people visit there every single time, every single year. People visit there. Right now in the Corona period, people are not going there. But as soon as everybody is allowed to travel, we will be going and visiting that place too. So now watch this video and really enjoy this video and see. When we talk about Bitcoin mining, the machines mining, the place where we are mining, this is what we're talking about. This was a 3D animation that they have made. They are going to follow this to the T to make sure that our place looks exactly like this. So you are going to see as they are developing. So me and you are part of a good thing. You know, you are not part of something that is already happening. You are part of something that is taking place and it's moving. You know, it's like a small child. You are going to be there and see their growth. And so we are here also partnering with this company early. We are going to see the growth. What you are seeing there right now, we are going to witness it live, coming alive, step by step, as we together are making this and we are growing together in the company.
Mindbest City, a world-class development project by Mindbest, a leader in blockchain technology development.
Watch what is happening now. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Woo! I get excited just watching this. No. This thing is making us money, man. I'm a millionaire because of this, man. Woo! Yeah. Hey, yes. We're part of something great.
Welcome to the heart of the Mindbest mining farm.
Gosh.
The very farm where we mine cryptocurrency.
Listen to that.
For you. 600 miners work in this exemplary container.
There's no load shedding there. I mean, it's
Listen
happening.
to the overwhelming hum of power running through the Avalon and S9 miners on a daily basis. Open the door to see the endless opportunities of this mining farm in Ekibastos.
This place is well protected.
These smart mining containers surrounding you occupy 2,100 square meters of land. Feel the power accumulated within this facility.
So our
This
company is
particular
using
farm
these
has
containers
megawatts of electric power.
because we save a lot of money having to hire big turbines. So this is good.
Look left. There's a 6 kilovolt transformer with 2.5 megawatts of capacity.
There you go.
Take a closer look at the hundreds of mining machines running at peak efficiency. The containers were designed to optimize cooling and usage costs. Each of them has a capacity of 0.85 megawatts. Discover the life-changing opportunity of Bitcoin mining.
Listen to that. Listen to that power. So this is what makes us have Bitcoins every single day. This, what you see right there, that power, you are part of that. You are part of this company making sure that this thing is real. And I'm going to show you something as we are going forward a little bit there. Now, we are mining Bitcoins every day with this company. So our Bitcoins are held inside of the back office that I'm going to show just now. So your Bitcoins are there. In order for you to access your Bitcoins, you get into your back office. you can withdraw your Bitcoins to the outside wallet. But our company is busy working at something now. They are busy working at a debit card where we are going to be able to take Bitcoins from our back office, take it to an app, convert it to rent, and voila, it will be inside of the card. And we can go to any speed point and we can be able to dine and really chow our money. Look at this one. So they did this in Arabic. I'm going to show you one in English now. So you see, it's connecting, receiving. Mining City, yes.
So many people requested to do an English version for this video with the test card, the debit card, the crypto debit card that we received from Mining City that you can load with your Bitcoins and very soon with your Bitcoin vault, and then you can convert your coins to cash and withdraw it from the ATM. So yesterday we did a version in Arabic and we were able to withdraw from this ATM. Today we're trying a different ATM. Okay, so just come here. First of all, you have to download the app. It's called Ethereum. It will give you all the details when the cards are ready for orders. So not now. Please don't ask now what are the steps. Everything will be announced at the right time. Okay? So let's try quickly here. Took the card. So I loaded the card right from the app. I converted the Bitcoins to cash, okay, euros, and then it's right now in the card. So let's see. You put your PIN, withdrawal from a current account. Let's just try to do another amount here. So like I said, this is just a test card, and we're testing it and give our feedback. As you can see, it's working, and the card is out, and the cash is out. It works, and it works perfectly. Thank you.
Yes, it works perfectly. Money must come now. Yeah, it's working and it's working perfectly. And every one of us can enjoy our mining earnings, having changed them to rents and everything. So this, please, everyone on this call, I want you to master this ecosystem. This is our ecosystem of the company. I'm going to explain it so that you are able to answer. At the top there, you see clients. Clients is you and me. We have our money. Now we come with our money. We give our money to Mining City. Mining City takes our money and gives it over to Minebase to buy computing servers. So we take our money, give it to Mining City to buy computing power. Mining City takes it and then gives it to Minebase. They buy computing servers. And then guess what? Every single day at 9 o'clock, you are going to get paid a portion of what you're supposed to come to you based on the mining package that you bought. So every single day on our phones, the money comes in. Money comes in every single day. And with the Bitcoin vault, the price going up and up and up, what you are going to be seeing is that the value of your Bitcoins becomes more and more. Now, these are the packages. How do you come into the company to have these packages? These are the packages that are being offered. All these packages are different because of their terahash. So when you buy a package, you are buying mining power, which is the terahash. So at 9 o'clock, the company pays each one of us according to the terahash that we have from our mining power that we have bought or mining package. So we have a primary, which is 3 terahash. We have a standard, which is 6 terahash. We have bronze, which is 12 terahash. We have silver, which is 24 terahash. We have gold, which is 42 terahash. Now, 42 terahash is a combination of standard, bronze, and silver. Then we have the platinum, which is 138 terahash. Let me show you how these things work. Compare the two. Just look at this. Compare the two. The primary, this is how the 3 terahash will come out. The standard, This is how the 6 terahash will come out. So it comes out a little bit more when you start with the standard than when you are starting with a primary. So the people that have started with a primary have to pull up their socks fast and make sure that they get another money and buy another primary. Then they will be in standard. When you buy a primary and buy a second primary, that is called a standard. Now, let's look at this one. The bronze and the silver. The bronze and the silver are paying you, they're really coming out. 14 terahash and 24 and 12 terahash and 24 terahash, they're just moving out. It's not 14 there, it's supposed to be 12. It's 12 terahash and 24 terahash, they're just really pumping that thing. That's the bronze and silver. I want to show you the gold. The gold is a combination of standard, bronze, and silver. So this is what is happening. So if you have a standard and a bronze, you only need a silver so that you can be gold. When you have a standard and bronze, you only just need silver, then you're having your gold pack. So gold pack packs out a punch. It really takes it out there. Then we have a platinum. Platinum is all systems go, all taps open. 138 terahash, you are really collecting those bitcoins on a daily basis. Really just, it's kicking it and just pushing it and just pushing it. And so each and every one of us is able to do that. So Mining City is giving opportunity to everyone, starting from 6,000 to 250,000, wherever you are falling, wherever you might be. So at the end of the day, Mining City is just giving every single one of us an opportunity to be able to mine the bitcoins. Right. Now, let me just leave here. I want to show you something else. I want to share with you something else. Let's go to, please pay attention to this one. As I'm showing you this, please pay attention to this. All right. Please, wherever you are, just check this thing out. Go and Google www.bitcoinvault.global. www.bitcoinvault.global. If you go there and you say enter www.bitcoinvault.global, it will take you here. It will take you straight to the heart. You'll be able to understand everything about Bitcoin Vault. You see, it's a higher standard in security. Why we must choose Bitcoin Vault? Why are we mining Bitcoin Vault as Mining City? Number one, because it's secure, it's simple, it's flexible, and it has enhanced theft solution provided by safety of your funds. The most important thing is this one is based on Bitcoin Core with additional features. This is why most people in the crypto world are going to run for this thing. You know, they are going to run for it because most of the people's accounts have been hacked and Bitcoin stolen from their accounts, not from the blockchain, from their account. So with this one, you have added security in terms of Bitcoin Vault. It says how to start with Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin Vault has a white paper. This is our CEO who came up with the whole concept. He said, guys, we need a better cryptocurrency that we can be able to help. And then he came up with this. He's a serial inventor. He's really done a lot. What does Bitcoin Vault offer? This is what it offers. Right? It offers long-term store of value, protected from theft, enterprise solutions. You can read all about that. And these are the exchanges that are really working with Bitcoin Vault. I believe CoinX is supported by this one, MXC, supported by that. And we have decentralized digital mining standard that makes sure that there is no shady business going on. There is no funny companies that are coming to try and muscle us out of the Bitcoin vault and the whole people that are mining Bitcoin vault. So there is a standard that they need to meet there. And then this is where we are. This is when we started. We started this thing on the 16th of December. I remember I was one of the first people that were having an opportunity of mining the first Bitcoin vault. We mined it on the 16th of December. I was there. My package was there. Other guys had mined with higher packages and everything. So this is where we started in the fourth quarter of 2019. And then the first quarter of 2019, this is the roadmap, the wallet integration and Google Play, Windows and Linux. And then the launch of a BTC-V to various exchanges, as I have shown you. Now we are going on the third quarter, an additional key will be added and everything. And then implementation of a global marketing campaign. Guys, when we get to this phase here, most people will be running for Bitcoin Vault. And guess what? You would have been collecting Bitcoin Vaults from this time all the way up. The price of Bitcoin Vault is going to shoot. When we get here, the one Bitcoin Vault, the price is going to shoot. The question is, how many will you be having at the time? So it's a good time to mine the Bitcoin Vault. And so that is what I wanted to show you. And also, let me show you this other one. It's Explorer. If you want to see how many blocks have been mined, if you want to see how many blocks have been mined of Bitcoin Vault, this is what you will be doing. You can just go to Explorer. Just want to get this thing right so that every one of us, Explorer dot Bitcoin Vault .global. Here it is. Explorer.Bitcoin Vault.global.
Papi, we have 15 minutes to the end of the session.
All right, no problem. Right, this is what you see. It shows you everything about Bitcoin Vault, how much hash rate it has, the total transactions that have been done, the blockchain size, how much the blockchain size is, the number of BTC-V wallets that you have, and then the market cap. Here it is the market cap, and then it shows you here as you go down in the last age, how many 1711, the blocks that have been mined, who mined how many blocks, how much are the average fee transactions, how many they are, and so it shows you everything here if you really want to follow out and all the things that are being said in terms of the hash rate, the blocks that are being mined, and all of those type of things. But you know what? This is the technical stuff that I'm showing you right now. But I know the most important part that you want to see is, okay, out of showing me all of that, now show me the wallet. I want to see when you guys are saying you are mining every single day, show me the wallet. I want to see that one. I'm going to show you.
Please. We want to see how much money. You keep telling us about the money. We want to see how much money. Show us.
Yes,
show us.
See how much money now. We're going to the money now. Each and every one of us who are on this call, and not all of us, if you are still going to come on board, we are welcoming you in advance. So you are going to be mining every single day. These are the Bitcoins. Now you log into your account. You will come here, www.miningscity.com. After that, you will see this screen. Then you will go to login. After you get to login, what you will do is, each and every one of us, when we create our account, we have these Bitcoins to show. Right. Every single day you will be getting paid. Let me show you this other account. I've been looking at it recently. Right. This is one of the accounts that I'm having. So you will have a password. You will have a password that you will create for yourself that only you know, and you will get into your own back office. I'm getting into the back office of this account. This account has been mining for 28 days. This account has been mining for 28 days. It started on the 18th of June. This is now the 16th of July. So it is short of 2 days to make a month. So this is a 28 days account. Bear that in mind. This is a 28 days account. As you can see here on top, we are having 3 hours, 33 minutes for next payout. That means from 9 o'clock, every one of us will be paid from our mining packages that we bought. Every single person, according to your mining package that you bought, the company will be paying you based on what you are able to contribute today in the terms of the mining, how much that is coming to you, the money that's coming to you. So now, here is our, this is our dashboard. Here is our menu for different departments. If you want to go into the back office just to take different number of things, here it shows you what the package is all about. And then let's move.
What was the value of this package, Papi, when you bought it?
I bought the value of this package when I bought it was 245,000.
So this is a platinum package.
Yeah, this is where it shows it's a platinum package. It has been mining for 28 days. I'm going to take you directly into how it has been performing for the past 28 days. For the past 28 days, it started mining on the 18th. Please pay attention to this. When you buy a package, you don't have to go out and tell people and let them know about this. You are not forced. You can just buy a package and just watch it mine every single day. It will give you money on a daily basis because the company mines every day. So every single day, the company will pay you. As you can see on the 18th, I got paid 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So this was the collection for the 18th. Let's go to here. On the 10th, I got paid from 1, 2, 3. So you do not have to go and be looking for people. Let's say I just bought myself this package and I'm not looking for people to tell them about this business. The reason why we are looking for people to tell them about this business, it's not because we are not going to get paid. Listen, whether you look for people or you don't, you will get paid from your package. The reason why we are looking for people is because we are trying to help ourselves as Africans to say the more people who have money around you, the better we become. You don't want to be the only one person who's got money. This is an opportunity like no other. You know, so we are going out there and we are telling people this because we want them to have money like we are having money because of this opportunity. So I got paid on the 10th. This is the amount of Bitcoins that I collected from this package on the 10th. So it's been coming up like that, coming up like that, coming up like that. For the past 18 to 28 days, this account has mined without me doing anything. This account has mined, let me see with the calculator, converting to Bitcoins, to dollars to rands, 3,084.19. So for the past 28 days, this account has collected 8.570047,237 Bitcoins. In rand value, that is 51,384. I didn't do anything to physically go and do something to get this 51,000. It's just mining. So in a space of about 4 months to 3.5 months, the 250,000, 45,000 that I took paid out will be back in my hands. And the contract to mine will still be on for the next 3 years. When I checked everything for the next 3 years, this account is going to make me about 4 million alone. So if you want to be a millionaire, you buy this package, and you make sure that you don't waste time. You can start small, it's fine, but the more money you have, the more packages you get. You will get to this point, and then, you know, this is not Sasa money. This is Bitcoin.
So, Papi, if I have bought this package, right? And
Yes.
then I then realize, you know, let's say after you have indicated your 18 days you've earned, and I want to buy another package.
Yeah.
How can I go about it? I believe there's a way I can do it without having to go and get money from the bank account. I can use my what I have earned in Mining City. Please just explain that.
Right. Let me illustrate that again. All right. Let's go to this one again.
So for the people that are on the call, that it's the first time that you are seeing this, that page that Papi showed you on Mining City, as soon as you have bought your package and we have successfully registered everything, every time you log into Mining City, you will be met with that first page that shows the promotions and, you know, information. And on the side, you've seen dashboard, my plans, and all of that. And you are able to get into that website anytime you want to get into it. Read as much as you want to read about Mining City, what is happening on the day. You can check about your packages that you have bought, that they are confirmed there. How are they performing? There is a lot of info you can check there. What happened?
I'm trying to see what happened here.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. This day.
So if you ever were scared of technology, this is not the time to be scared of technology, because this is where the money is at, in the technology.
So you can see my screen. Eh?
Yes, we can
Yeah?
see your screen. Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Right. Now it's still. Now you asked me a question to say, if I'm in the company already and I want to buy another package, that's what your question, isn't it?
Yes, that was the question.
Without going to the bank.
Without going to the bank.
All right. Let's just wait for it to open so that I can show you that. In the back office there, why is it taking such a long time to open? Or am I being impatient?
I think you are being impatient. You are used to things now happening fast because you are dealing with cryptocurrencies, you know.
Okay. Where is the other page? I wanted to show that how you do that without. I think it's something, I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's fine. Let's get questions from everyone while this thing is still doing whatever it wants to do. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Is there anyone that has got questions?
There was a question about how much the standard pack is, which I've responded to. I think we've responded to a number of them. So now, if there are any other questions that people have, you can unmute yourself. Chris, you've raised your hand. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
I wanted to ask, if I buy the what you call it, the primary package, for example, right? if I buy 2, does it change my status into standard, or do I have to specifically buy the standard package first or something like that? I hope I'm making sense.
Sure. Papi,
Right.
can you? Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think Papi might be having a bit of a challenge with network on his side. So you can buy 2 primaries. For example, let's say now in the month of July, you have money to afford the 1 primary, and then in August you buy another one. What the system will do when you've bought the second one, it will automatically convert it to a standard so that you are able, to earn the terahashes that are linked to the standard. However, if you already have sufficient money to be able to buy the standard, go directly into buying the standard. It's just much easier. Chris, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
Cool.
It makes sense. Yes.
Yeah. By the way, so this is what we wanted to show you. It seems that there's a bit of a network issue that Papi has. So the message why I was asking that question is that, for example, you could start and you start with a primary, or let's say you start with a standard package, right? And then you are watching and you're seeing that it's earning, the rewards on a daily basis, as Papi indicates. And then after maybe 2 or 3 months, you're looking at the earnings and you're realizing that, you know what, with the earnings that I have, I can buy another package. There is a process in the system where it's called pay forward. So when you pay forward, it will then ask you to whom are you paying forward for? And then you would be able to say it's for myself by using your username, and you are able to then use the rewards that you have gained to be able to buy an additional package. On the other hand, you may be able to, you may look at it and you may be able to say, okay, I've earned so many rewards and I want to add money onto that so that I buy a bigger package. That way, then you would then go, first into your bank, and then you would exchange your rands into Bitcoins or Bitcoin Vault, depending on the platform that you use. And then you would send that money to Mining City. Mining City then would recognize that, oh, okay, so you have additional funds that you can use to be able to buy the package. Then you ask Mining City that I want to buy this higher package. Now, I have said something around exchange platforms. Let me explain this. When you join this business, right, and you're saying, I am keen and I want to do this, we will then advise you to either have a Luno account or an account on ChainX or CoinX. There's a whole lot of, platforms that you have there, because you will not be able to transact directly with your fiat currency, which is your rands, directly into Mining City. You need to have a platform wherein you'll be able to send your rands. And when you are in there, you'll be able to buy, whether you can either buy a Bitcoins, or you can buy Bitcoin Vault. And once you have then bought the Bitcoin or Bitcoin Vault, only then are we able to send, those coins that you've bought into Mining City to be able to buy the package. We have been, some people have been using Luno, some people have been using Liquid Pro. There's a whole lot of platforms out there. There is a South African one that we have we like, I have to say we like it. It's called ChainX. And that one is actually quite easy to use. I'm going to type the name of ChainX in the chat box. What we find there with ChainX is that it makes life quite easy, because you can send your rents to ChainX, convert them immediately into Bitcoin Vault, and then be able to go into Mining City and buy the package by using the Bitcoin Vault from ChainX. And also when you want to withdraw, you can withdraw directly from Mining City into ChainX by withdrawing your Bitcoin vaults. And once those Bitcoin vaults are in ChainX, you can then be able to convert them into rands and send the money back into your banking account. But once you have joined, we are then able to help you. You know, there are videos that we would be able to send through to you. If you have questions that, you know, you want to understand how a certain process works, the person that is your upline or that has brought you into the business would also be able to assist you and respond to those various questions. Bishop, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. The network is just giving me.
All right. I think we are ready to conclude because we are already now at 1941. There's a question that's asked about ChainX. No, ChainX does not require a referral. You can sign up on ChainX on your own. Mining City does, however, require a referral. Everybody that has joined Mining City has come in under somebody that has referred to them, or in some countries, they'll call it a sponsor. But ChainX, you can sign up directly. And ChainX is also able to give you an opportunity, or you are able to see the opportunity how you can create ChainX or even Luno as a beneficiary in your banking profile, because you need to send the money from the bank to those platforms, and then we can be able to take it through to Mining City. Bishop, your final words for the day?
Yeah, even on ChainX, they have a referral code. In fact, I have referred number of people to ChainX, and they have paid me in Bitcoin Vault.
Wow!
When the people sign up using your referral, so send as many people as possible your referral link so that they can sign up ChainX referral link. What's already networkers? We take opportunity for R5, you know. So I'm not going to say ChainX, you can do it by yourself when I can make R5. No, use my link. There's two of that they pay you. So I saw it. They sent me a message. They say, because ChainX recognizes that you are actually helping them to grow. People know them. You are advertising for them, and you are bringing clients to them so that they can have a ChainX account with them. So they do pay you that little two up there, but it's good because in Bitcoin Vault is nice. So what I want to say to every one of you here, guys, you are in an opportunity of your lifetime. I was talking with another man of God this afternoon. I said, you know what? We have been preaching financial wealth transfer. I did not see any when we were preaching it. I said, this is it. Bitcoin is financial wealth transfer. People who did not, who could not make millions are making money, while others are skeptical. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and being in Mining City is the best thing ever. And when I mentioned this to a man of God and I said, this is financial wealth transfer, he said to me, show me, where do I sign? When do I start? You know, because I was like, this thing is happening. So please go out there, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. And I was so happy this past week. Juliana called me and he said, Papi, I have this old man. He does not know anything about this, but I'm not going to allow him to miss this opportunity. Please give him a call. I spoke to him and he understood, and we are taking it a step further. So help as many people as possible to come into the business and experience themselves making money through this opportunity. And then you will be rewarded for that. But listen, if you are not, that's not your cup of tea, it's fine. We will do it. We will eat the Bitcoin vaults or compensation rewards on your behalf. Don't worry. We will go and make sure that we get as many people as possible and just cut that cake and make sure that we are eating it. You know, and that I mean, we must go out there and eat this money and not leave it for anybody else. You know, let's introduce as many people as possible. Let's buy as much as possible. I have seen number of you in the team that are increasing and are buying more plans, and you will enjoy this December. You are going to be having such a nice time. You are not going to have a somber December. This December is going to be nice, I tell you. we will have made a lot of money. So with those words, I just want to say thank you. Well, you seem a little bit frozen there. Oh, you are
I'm
back.
back. Yes. Yeah,
No,
I'm back.
that's good. So let's enjoy. Poplar, welcome. I'm singling you out. She just joined yesterday, and she is wonderful. It's one of the team, Pastor V's team. You know.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Poplar over you to watch you watch
It's a join.
Welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Anybody
Everybody,
else say something?
yeah.
Before we
Everybody,
go?
thank you so much for joining us. We apologize for going a little bit longer than what we had scheduled for. So if you know people that are interested, or you just want them to come and listen to this opportunity, you're welcome to invite them to these sessions. We have these sessions every Thursday, where the Thursday session is for new people that, the presentation that Papi made, he does that presentation every Thursday. We've also introduced an additional session on Tuesdays. The Tuesday session is for those of us that are already in the system, and we are saying that, we want to learn more. So you want to learn the nuts and bolts of the system and how it works and how you rank up, how you earn more, how you link up people. So Tuesday is more for the team members. Thursday is more to introduce, the business to new people. Because sometimes when you try and explain things to people, they're saying, I don't understand what you're talking about. So invite them to Thursdays. We have these sessions both on Tuesday and Thursday. We have the sessions from 6:30 and 7:30, HCOM allowing us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. We love you very much. Enjoy your evening. Love you. Go make money. 9 o'clock. We are collecting. 9 o'clock. We are collecting.
Bye-bye.
We are collecting.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Yes. 9 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye, KG.
Bye. Thank you.
Ciao.
Shumani must still buy. What is Shumani? I see Shumani there. She must still buy.
She will be. She will be. She said she promised to buy in.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, no, we'll push you. How much money do you have? We'll push you. I'll loan you with interest. Don't worry.
Oh, really? Really?
Papi.
I'll hold you to that.
Hey,
Papi,
KG, how
Khaled.
say
Una kale
it?
5 rand. 4 5 rand touch a piece.
No, how say it?
Yeah, airtime.
No, let's all come
Opa,
in.
unrumele code too.
Ke tlo e
Chain
romela,
access
madam.
referral code.
Yeah,
Lolo
can I
send-
romela just now? Yeah, I remember.